Now, if you may remember, about 2 months ago, I did a video where I ranked every single bird Pokemon. Now, what's after birds, you may ask? Well, fish. Unlike the 92 bird Pokemon that we did last time, there's only 65 fish Pokemon, including different forms. Horsey, who is just, you know, your standard seahorse, you know. It's just your standard seahorse, which is why I'm going to put it in C. He's all right. He's just, you know, average, right? Now, Horsey evolves into a mon called Seedra, right? He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I think I used him before. Not sure. It's all right, but it's a little better than Horsey, which is why I'll put him like above Horsey on the line. Now, Horsey Seedra evolves into Kingdra. Now, Kingdra, I think I used it all the time back in Heart Gold and Silver when it first came out. I love Kingdra, right? Which is why Kingdra is probably going to go in A tier, I think. Because he's really cool, water dragon type, you know? I think he's the only dragon Pokemon that's also a fish. Wait, no, it's Arctofish, but you know. But next we get Goldeen. Now, Goldeen, it's awful. It's just, I don't like it, F tier. I don't like Goldeen, really. He's all right, you know. It's just a fish, you know. Then Goldeen here evolves as a Sea King. Now, Sea King is a pretty good mon early on, kind of. It's a horror attack and stuff, waterfall, lightning rod ability. But good old Sea King here is going to be in D tier. He's better than Goldeen, but not as good as your other guys. Next, we got Magikarp. You know, it's all right, you know. He's average, you know. He's just a guy, you know. I'll put him in C tier. He's average, you know. C tier is your average, you know. Now, Gyarados. Gyarados is amazing. If you watch the Platinum Channel Lock of Troy, I swooped Cynthia with a Dragon Dance Gyarados. Right? Which is why I'm putting Gyarados in S tier. Gyarados is so good Nuzlocks. Amazing Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Rex House. Mega Gyarados is also S tier. Now, moving on from Gen 1 into Gen 2, we got Chinchou. I think Chinchou is going to be our first to be mon. Chinchou's cool, you know. It's electric water type. I'm pretty sure it's the only electric water type as well, so it's kind of cool. Then Chinchou evolves into Lantern. Now, in Heart Gold Soul Silver, I always use Lantern if I didn't have for Alligator, because it is an amazing Pokemon. It is water absorbed, which means it can't hit with water moves, or light absorbed, lightning rod, which means it can't hit by electric moves. And it's pretty good mod overall. It's like it's Thunderbolt, Signal Beam, and stuff. Discharge, which it's going in A tier. And next up, we have Quillfish, which normal Quillfish, he's all right, but he is going in D tier. He's useless. Normal Quillfish is useless. Now, Hisuian Quillfish. Now, he is cooler. He's a nice design in his tail, but he's still going to be C tier. Now, Hisuian Quillfish evolves into Overquill, which, ooh, if you watch my Legends of Arceus playthrough, which if you go check out if you haven't already, Overquill is pretty good. It's Barbarage, which is a pretty good move. But yeah, I'm also going to put A tier. Overquill is actually really cool. He's a really strong mon too. So yeah. Next we get Remoraid, which, funny enough, Remoraid evolves into Octillery, and Octillery is not a fish because it's an Optimus Mantike, which is a Manta Ray, and a Manta Rays are fish. Mantike's from Sinnoh, and to evolve Mantike, you need Manta Ray in your party, and Mantike evolves into Mantine. Now, Mantine is also known for Surfing Mantine and Alola, which is pretty fun. Then next up, we're on to Hoenn, which we got Mudkip. Now, Mudkip, S tier. Mudkip's amazing. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy, you know? Mudkip also Marshtomp, which Marshtomp's actually really good in Hoenn early on. Which I'll put it on the line of A and B. He's really good. Swampert. Now, Swampert is also going to be S tier. He's just really good with Waterfall, Earthquake, and stuff, and Rock Slide. I used him in Oris. He's just a really good mod. Now, we got our second Mega Swampert. No, I don't like Mega Swampert, which is why I'm going to put it in D tier. Next, we got Carvana. But yeah, Carvana's a little piranha guy, which is a fish because piranhas are fish. Which Carvana's pretty cool. I'm going to put in the line of B and C. Sharpedo, which apparently sharks are considered fish. They're not mammals like dolphins are. They're fish. Sharpedo's pretty cool. I'm gonna put him I'm gonna put him on the line of A and B. He's pretty good. He's a cool mod, but you know, he's just The moves aren't that good, I don't think. But yeah. But his Mega, however, is a little bit better. He's not S tier, but he's on the line of A and S. Next we have Barboach, who Barboach is actually cool. He's a little I don't know what is Barboach? Is it supposed to be a catfish? I'm not sure, but Barboach, I'll put in C tier. Sorry to say, but Barboach is C tier. Sorry to say. He's just he's all right. Now average. But Wishcash, however, gets Dragon against Waterfall as well. Earthquake. Which means I'll put Wishcash in A tier. Feebas. Feebas, like I could go for the memes and put him S tier, but he's just alright, you know. He's a way to catch too. Which I'm also gonna put him F tier. But its evolution of Melodic, however, pretty good. I guess like Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, Surf and stuff. And then next we got Huntail, which is like another eel. Now Huntail, I don't know why, I just love Huntail. You know, he's cool. I'll put an S tier. I love the design. You know, he's a cool guy. You know, he's pretty cool. I think I have a shiny one in either Sword and Shield or Pokemon Go. Not sure. Gorbis, which I mean, I don't really like Gorb. I'll put it in the line of C and D. Honestly, like Gorbis is just all right. I don't care for it. It's just I prefer Huntail. You know. Now next we got Relicanth, which is basically a fossil. I think it's like 1,000 years old, based off the dex entries, or a couple million years old, based off some of the dex entries from I think Hoenn, the Hoenn games. I'll put Relicanth in D tier. You know, he's just he's all right. You know. But next we got Lovedis, which is F tier. Lovedis is worthless. But next we got Gibble, which Gibble's really cool. I love Gibble. Little guy. Now you might be thinking, hey, he's not a fish. But remember I said earlier with Sharpedo being a fish and the shark? The Gibble line are land sharks, which means, by definition, Gibble, Gabite, and Garchomp are technically fish. Then Gibble evolves into Gabite, which Gabite is really strong. In Radical Red is a trained boss Shinner who has it. It's a menace. Now next up is a Garchomp. Now if you know Cynthia, oh boy, Garchomp's amazing. He gets Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Rock Slide and stuff as well. Which I'll put in A tier. S tier, I mean. Which I love Garchomp. Then we got Mega Garchomp, who's actually kind of cool. However, it is weaker than normal Garchomp. But next we got Finneon. Finneon is I'll put Finneon on the line of D and F. I don't really like it, you know. It's very forgettable. The Finneon line is very forgettable. Most people forget it exists. So yeah. And with Lumineon, I'm gonna do the same thing. But with Lumineon, I'm actually gonna put it in D because the design is better. But now we're gonna move on to Gen 5. Who's that? That'd be fish. Really? Yeah, we got Basculin. So thank you for the first, Kenzie. How you doing? Oh yeah, we got Basculin, you know? With Basculin here, you know, he's worthless, you know, unless, you know, you're in Gen 9, where you get Basilisk Legion with white stripe form. But besides that, Basculin is probably an F tier. But the other Gen 5 fish ones we have are jellyfish, which are technically fish. They have fish in the name. So yeah, but we have Frillish with a male Frillish form, which I'll put male Frillish in the line of A and B. He's cool. He's alright, you know. And the female form is more recognizable, I think, when you get Frillish. But I'll put female Frillish in B. Now, Frillish evolves the Jellicent, which I like male Jellicent better because it looks like it's a mustache. He's basically the Pringle Man, you know? Which is why I will put in the line of A and S. So yeah. Then we got female Jellicent, who's, I don't like it. It's awful. The more I look at it, the more I don't like it, which is kind of why I'm gonna put an F tier. I don't like female Jellicent. I don't like it. I don't like female Jellicent at all, you know? It's awful. You know? It sucks. You know? But now we've got Aloma Momola, which, when Gen 5 came out, people were annoyed. They didn't make Love Discs evolve on Aloma Momola. It's basically a rehash of Love Discs. They're both shaped like hearts, you know? Which I love Gen 5, right? I love Gen 5, but I have to put Aloma Momola in, like, in F tier, I think. It's just awful. He sucks. You know? He just sucks. But however, Tynamo, which is our second non-water type, because it's an electric type, but it's based off an eel, and in the modern Pokemon games, they're found underwater. Now Tynamo, I'm gonna put it on the line of A and S. I love Tynamo. He's really cool. I try to use it all the time I get. Then he evolves into Electric, who's also pretty cool. But however, I'm gonna put him in A tier. In the line, I'll put him. No, I'll put him B tier. I'll put him B tier. Electric is alright. The only problem is he sounds his name is so similar to Electrike from Hoenn. Electric, they're so similar that it's easy to get them confused, you know. However, these are the lines evolved to Electros, who I love Electros because as of today, he is the only Pokemon with no weaknesses. He has Levitate, which means he can't hit my ground type. So unless you have Mold Breaker, you can't hit it with Earthquake or anything. And this is a nasty Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, and like Thunderbolt too, which makes a formidable foe, especially against the Ghetsis fight in Black and White 2, which is why I'll put him S tier. He's also one of my favorite electric types too. I used it in Pokemon Unova season 2, the one I did this year recently, last year, but yeah. But next up we have this guy, this stupid Flounder. This stupid Flounder ground electric. So myself a Flounder fish, which means it's a fish, which I'm gonna put in F tier. I don't like this stuff. It's awful. They could have given it evolution. It sucks. His only weakness is grass, I'm pretty sure. On the ground too. It just sucks, you know. Then we got Galarian Sunfisk, which is kind of like a bear trap with like a Pokeball on its like mouth. He is kind of better, you know, but he's still, you know, T tier. It's kind of like how the Chios is kind of forming a V right now. It's kind of weird, you know. But next we got Skrelp. Skrelp is Honestly, probably C tier. He's just a seahorse, you know. He's only exclusive to Pokemon X, so I couldn't really get it in my game, I think, when I played X and Y. But yeah, you know. But Skrill does evolve into Galaxy, a poison dragon type, which dragon is pretty cool. It's a dragon seahorse, which are, you know, one of my favorite fish, kind of like those leafy dragon seahorses you see. So yeah, he's pretty cool, which is why I want to put him in A tier. He's really cool. I love him. Probably my top 10 poison types, I think. Now, next we got Wishiwashi, which I like its design because it's like what's it called? Like the minnow, like a minnow kind of, you know. So yeah, you know, he's all right, you know. He's all right. But yeah, Wishiwashi, probably on the line of C and D, I think. But however, his other form is this big guy right here. If you watched Finding Nemo, there are all these minnows that form shapes and stuff. I'll throw probably a clip of it up right now. I think it's probably similar to that with minnows and stuff. But the problem is with this guy here, the form only pops up when Wishiwashi is like, I think it's like 25% health or something like that. I don't know. I'll throw that up too. But yeah, that's what holds us back. Because of that ability and stuff, it's going the line of B and C. You know? That's holding it back. But now we got Bruxish, which now we got Bruxish, which psychic water, and its signature move is the very first psychic fang move, which is pretty good because the only other physical psychic type move was Sucker Cut, which means like Mons, like, I mean, Gallade still can't get it, but it's still an option, you know. Because like Psychic, I think is really good too. Because Base Power 70, I think it's really good for like Mons like learn like Thunderfang, Firefang, and stuff. But yeah, but based off of this Pokemon, based off the Pokemon itself, right? It's probably going to line of DNF. I don't like it. It's ugly. I think it's based off an anglerfish. I think I'm not sure. I don't really care for it. And now the only like really questionable Pokemon we got on here is Tapu Fini. Now it is technically a fish because according to Bubblepedia, it is based off the marlin fish, what it's called, the swordfish. So according to Bubblepedia, Tapu Fini here is a fish. So yeah, because of that, it's on this list. And who knows, after Gen 10 comes out, I'll probably redo this list again, depending on how many fish Pokemon are released. But yeah. Put Tapu Fini here. Tapu Fini will probably go in the line of A and B. You know, it's my second favorite Tapu. My number 1 favorite Tapu is Coco, of course. But yeah. Now, got a Barracuda. If you watch Finding Nemo again, Nemo's family dies to a Barracuda, and they made a Barracuda Pokemon. Technically 2. First we got Aerocuda, which honestly I'll put Aerocuda in C tier. You know, Aerocuda's, you know, all right. I forget it exists. It's like a lot of the other Gen 8 Pokemon, but yeah, you know, he just all right, you know. Next up we got Barraskewda, which I love. He's like a torpedo because his like tail swirls like a torpedo, you know. But I'm gonna put Barraskewda in B tier. I never used it because I had a Teleon in Sword and Shield. I think I used it in the surprise lock I think when Sword did back in like 2020. But yeah, kind of cool. Then we got our first fossil on here, Arctofish, which are these like ice, the water dragon, I think. Which the design's weird. I don't like how the Gen 8 fossils were, you know, they were weird looking, you know? And we haven't had any fossils since then. And also with the fossils for Gen 8, you need 2 fossils to get them, basically. To get every fossil Pokemon. You need 2, like, so if you want this guy, you don't need, like, Draking, some kind of Drake fossil and some kind of Wake fossil, I think. But yeah. The Arctofish, I think it's called. No. Arctofish? Is that the same? I don't know. This guy here, D tier. Forgettable name. Because they're all similar, you know? Now we're on to the final generation of Pokemon, Gen 9, which released almost 2 years ago. Jeez. Oh boy. But yeah, I've got Wiglet. Now Wiglet, yes, he does look like that thing. It's based off those little garden eel things that like pop their head in the ground, you know, you see in aquariums and stuff. Which I would put Wiglet, honestly, he's cool. I still need the plush of him. I want to put it in B tier. Yeah. Now its evolution, Wug Trio. It says in Wug Trio. He's just a cool guy. I love the design, I haven't used him. He's cool. He's cool looking. He's funny looking too. I'm gonna put Wug Trio here. Right? In A tier. You know? He's just a cool little guy, you know? Actually, no, I'll put him B. I'll put him B with Wiglet. Yeah. Next we got Philza, which I have Philza in my once Violet team, along with do I have another water type? No, I have 2 fire ghosts. But I only have 1 water type. Water Psychic, he's really cool. I think his ability makes him like high crit chance or something. I don't know. But I'll be putting this guy in S tier, along with the other S tier guys. So yeah. I'll put that one. There we go. Next we got Donzo, which I don't know why I always the same voice. I don't know why. He's basically a giant catfish, you know. He's cool looking. I want to put him in A tier. The last A tier one, I think. And next up, we got the 3 Tatsugiri forms. First up, we got the normal form. You know, they're based off sushi, because I think that under them is supposed to be a rice patty or something. But the orange Tatsugiri, I will put it in D tier. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'll put you in D tier. And the next one we got is this like reddish brown. You know? I'm gonna put in the line of C and D. He is a better cool one looking. But you know, not C tier worthy, because C tier worthy is this guy here. I like a side eye he's giving you based on his like art, but the mods don't evolve, and they're only good in double battles, which I don't do VGC. That's why I'm putting him C tier and below. You know. Also, I love sushi too. Sushi's amazing. And now, our last but not least fish Pokemon is the legendary Chayu. Fire Ghost, I think. I think it's really good. I think his stats are like broken. I think his base stats are 680. I think he's like a sane attack, a sane speed, or something. But I'm gonna put him in A tier. No, well, I'll put him in the line of A and B. Now, as you see here, this is my official from now on 6 fish in quotation marks Pokemon tier list. Now, here some of the Pokemon are on the white line, which is the border between each layer. If they're like halfway on the line, that means they're halfway between the two, you know. But yeah, that was my tier list. Stay tuned next time where I might do all moth or butterfly Pokemon next. I don't know. Oh, maybe I might do all food Pokemon. Oh, I can do all food Pokemon. Yeah. Stay tuned next time where I'll do every Pokemon based off of food, which is going to be interesting because I don't think there's that many. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.